the week strong. Friday afternoon, live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's the Orlando Magic and the Chicago Bulls. So a look at our starters for Orlando. And it's Anderson in at the 2. Now here's Hardaway. Tight defense on him. No good from 11 feet. Pass to Jordan. Nice move. It's tipped.
How about the powerful denial that time from O'Neal? Get it out of here.
Hardaway up top. Rebounded by Pippen.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, Jordan is something to watch slamming home the ball, man. This guy is really strong and does it with force.
Hardaway, the pass to Anderson. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Harper. Jordan up top. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Anderson. Jordan misses. Jordan's gone 1 for 3 from the field here.
Anderson knows how to get to the line, going right at the defense.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Team foul. Anderson at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That one's no good. Here's O'Neal. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
When Shaquille O'Neal gets the position he wants inside, it doesn't matter what the defense does. He's putting it in the basket.
Here's Rodman. Pass to Pippen. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now the Magic with it. Trailing by 2. And here's O'Neal. Back to Hardaway. It's Anderson on the wing. Inside. Stripped it away. Here's Pippen. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Love how Jordan uses his jumping ability on the offensive boards. I mean, this guy just does not give up.
And the Magic call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside O'Neal. Here's Royal. Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. To the right side. Fires it. Orlando again missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Harper. Now Jordan. Here's Pippen. And it's off from three-point range.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
2 points. That one goes.
He could have walked to the basket.
Chicago leading. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. From outside the arc. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Pippen's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Anderson. Over Jordan. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Harper. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Jordan with it. Shoots over Anderson. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J.
I think Jordan could do this all day long. I mean, the mid-range area is a very comfortable area for him.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
O'Neal misses.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Rodman. Here's Harper, defended by Hardaway. 18 feet out. Jordan misses.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Orlando shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Second team foul. Horace Grant at the line for 1.
That one falls for Grant.
You know, one of the things you love about Grant is how hard he plays. I mean, not only that, but he plays hard and smart.
Pippen, pass to Harper. Now here's Jordan. Tipped. In transition, the Magic on the run. Oh, big time right there. And a big time jam right there.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Here's Harper. No points yet. And he lobs it up to the rim. Here's Royal. Pass to Anderson. Down low. Here's O'Neal. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
He's still young, big personality for a big man, O'Neal. A bunch of fun to watch go to work inside.
Here's Harper. Here's Jordan. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Jordan's got 8.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Orlando calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to O'Neal. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, I'm not sure how the league adjusts to Shaquille O'Neal. This guy is so big, so strong, so forceful. Wow.
These are his first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
He does not look very comfortable at the line. This very well could be Shaquille O'Neal's kryptonite.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Hey, because he's such a commanding force, sometimes sending Shaq to the line is your best option.
Jordan, the pass to Harper. Now Jordan. Anderson covers. Fades back. Jordan misses. Orlando leading. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Anderson. Here's Royal. Left side, Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic need to put one up here. Here's Jordan. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Here's Royal. No points so far. Pass to Hardaway. Screen by O'Neal from behind the arc. Hardaway, no good. Hardaway's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Here's Harper. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, you can't get too physical with Harper now, especially when he's going up for that shot inside.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls.
Boy, the energy Ron Harper brings to his game is pretty impressive. I mean, it helps him make contributions on both ends because he's always putting forth great effort.
Scott's checked in for O'Neal. He's off on the second. Orlando with the ball. Right side, Hardaway. Longley with the rebound. Longley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kukoc, the pass to Harper. Here's Pippen. Here's Kukoc. Sinks it from distance. And the Bulls lead by 2.
There's something special about a big who can shoot like Kukoc. Really fun to watch.
Hardaway, the pass to Royal. Pass to Anderson. Here's Royal. Hardaway on the wing. From 10 feet away. Rebounded by Pippen. And it's the Bulls' ball. Here's Kukoc. Pass to Pippen. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Pippen wasting no time firing off that pass there.
Magic trail by 5. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Anderson. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Here's Pippen, defended by Hardaway. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got 8 points.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Grant. Now here's Anderson. Outside Hardaway. 5 to shoot. They still need this. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 6. Chicago leading by 5. Here's Pippen. Give him 8. Pulls up. Here's Rodman. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, we've seen Rodman do that often, going up, getting that board, and getting the putback. Exactly what you want from him inside.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
So far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
And the free throw, no good.
What you get from Dennis Rodman is relentless effort and hustle. Rodman does the dirty work out there and puts his body on the line with the fervor that very few players can match.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Kerr. The three is up. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Left side, Hardaway. Here's Shaw. Outside, Hardaway. Here's Scott. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Kukoc. Pass to Pippen. .111 left in the opening quarter. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Pippen's got 10.
Cool, calm, and collected. Pippen staying in the moment and beating the shot clock.
Pass to Scott. Takes the three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Pippen. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. There's a screen. The three. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Hey, it's simple. When Pippen is feeling it, keep getting him the ball.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Scott. Misses the baby hook.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Here's Pippen. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. And now an 11-point Bulls lead.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early.
And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's Chicago, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back after this word. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Bulls leading by 8. And it's Winnington in at the 5. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And there's the screen. Pass to Simpkins. Oh, stolen by Turner. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Scott, covered by Jordan. Scott can't get it to go. Scott's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Here's Kerr. And he's going for the oop here. And they're on the run. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Orlando shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. He makes a first. So he gets them both. And so here is Chicago. They've led by as many as 11. Jordan with it. Nifty move. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
The Magic making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Jordan, the pass to Kukoc. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. From the arc. And he can't get that one. Magic trail by 6. Here's Shaw. The shot, no good. Here's Kukoc. Pass to Kerr. And here's Jordan. Here's Kukoc. And out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Here's Shaw. No made baskets yet. Pass to O'Neal. Soft touch off the glass.
This is where Shaq does his best work. So dangerous in tight because he's dominant close to the basket.
Here's Kukoc. Jordan with it. And it's Orlando with a rebound. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Shaw. To the paint. That shot is good by O'Neal. And now it's just a 2-point Chicago lead.
Way too strong down low. O'Neal, a dominant force near the basket.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Here's Wennington. Pass to Simpkins. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And here's Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. What a terrific move that is. Jordan's got 10 points.
Boy, you take a look at that jump shot of Jordan's, effortless and impeccable in its mechanics.
Here's Shaw. Yet to see a basket. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Shaw. Here's Scott. Drills it from deep.
Boy, Brian Shaw could have rolled that ball to his teammate. He was so wide open.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Now Jordan. 10 points for him. Here's Simpkins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
At the line for Chicago, Dickie Simpkins. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. So both teams making some changes here. And that's good as he hits both shots. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Longley with a rebound. Longley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Kukoc. Here's Jordan. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Jordan's gotten 4 this quarter.
Outstanding decision from Kukoc, showing how versatile he is as a passer.
Here's Shaw, still without a bucket. Pass to O'Neal. It's stolen. Here's Harper. Knocked loose. They've got numbers. Wing shot on the way. He squares up and sinks it. Scott's got 8. Bulls leading by 3. Here's Harper. Pass to Simpkins. To the inside. In transition, the Magic on the run. Up the floor. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Hey, just putting in the work, doing the job. Grant does this every night. Rarely takes a game off in terms of his effort and tenacity.
Jordan against Anderson. Now here's Jordan. He's got 12. It's deflected. Anderson with it. Pass to Shaw. Now here's O'Neal. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Timeout.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Let them hear you one more time.
Here's Jordan. Unloads from 13. Got a hand on it. Jordan against Anderson. Pass to Royal. And here's O'Neal. The bank shot, no good. Chicago trailing here. Here's Harper. Here's Pippen. To the middle. And Anderson over to help. Just 4 to shoot. Harper sends it home from three-point land.
A decent three-point shooter. I like Harper testing his range right there.
And here's Hardaway. 9 points in the game. Three-pointer. Anderson can't get it to go. Down low. Here's Jordan. Orlando grabs the miss. O'Neal's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. To the paint. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
And, you know, once O'Neal flips the switch, folks, there's no stopping him. He's going to do what he wants to do and take whatever he wants to take.
Jordan up top. Shoots over Anderson. It's good. Off the glass. Jordan's got 6 here in the quarter.
And, you know, I like Jordan's shot selection here. Has a great understanding for when to fire.
Now Hardaway. Inside. Here's O'Neal.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Here's Pippen. Here's Longley. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Royal passes to O'Neal. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Shaquille O'Neal doing his own version of rim testing. Pressure testing that rack. Man, what strength.
Pass to Jordan. Over Anderson. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 16 points.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Orlando calls timeout. So both teams changing it up here. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Anderson inside. Longley with the rebound.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Harper passes to Kukoc. Here's Pippen. Anderson covers. 5 on the clock. Here's Pippen. Here's Longley. And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it.
Orlando ball.
Now here's Anderson. Outside Hardaway. Six on the shot clock. Chicago with a rebound.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Kukoc. Pass to Rodman. Here's Kukoc. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Offensive board. Here's Rodman. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Look out now. The Worm said, I'm not staying on the ground. I'm taking flight.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Graham. Anderson inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Anderson, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Anderson drops them both. 1:53 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Kukoc. Here's Pippen, defended by Hardaway.
personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Kukoc. Launches a three. Royal grabs a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Hardaway on the wing. Tries a 10-footer. That one's good for two. Hardaway's got 11 points. Chicago trailing here. Harper passes to Pippen. There's a screen. 1:07 left in the second period. Driving in. Uses the glass on the layup. 15 points in the game.
You know, one of the best aspects of Pippen's game, in my mind, creating off the dribble.
Here's Shaw. He's scoreless. Up top, Grant from 20 feet. Chicago with a rebound. Longley's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Harper. Pass to Pippen. Going inside. Just 5 to shoot. And they pick up 2. Pippen's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, Pippen that time just shrugged off the contact. Kept his eyes on the target.
Hardaway with it. He's got 11. Fires it from 18. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Bulls up by 2. And we'll step away there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Chicago leading. On the court for the Magic, and it's O'Neal in at the 5 spot. Jordan goes in. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Watching Jordan take it to the rim, I love it, man. Looking determined to at least force the defense to foul him.
Michael Jordan.
Throws good. Jordan.
We all know about Michael's offensive prowess, okay? But he's incredible defensively as well. He works hard at that end, and that's rare for a star.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Orlando with the ball. 4-point game. Hardaway on the wing. Pass to O'Neal. The baseline J. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Proving he's more than a low post threat. I like seeing O'Neal knock down that mid-range jumper.
Here's Pippen. Jordan inside. Anderson's there. And the basket is good. Jordan's got 20 points. Magic trail by 4. Outside Hardaway. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Longley's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pippen, pass to Longley. Jordan with it. Shot clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Jordan. And here's Anderson. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Hardaway. Rodman with a rebound. Bulls leading by 6. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And Harper gets it to go.
Now remember, Ron Harper is 6'6" and he's long. Huge for somebody that plays a lot of point guard. And that helps him operate down low, too.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
O'Neal. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Harper, defended by Hardaway. Here's Jordan. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Royal. Hardaway with it. Covered by Jordan. Rebound by the Bulls. They've led by as many as 11. Throws it up high, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Textbook alley-oop finish that time by Jordan, picking a clean pass right out of the air for the big slam.
Timeout called, the Magic.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Hardaway. Pass to O'Neal. Longley with a rebound. Longley's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Pippen. Now here's Jordan. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Nice D from Anderson. Magic trail by 7. Chicago with a rebound. Rodman's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Pippen. Anderson covers. And it's Longley missing. And here are the Magic now. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Orlando again missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Jordan with the bucket.
You know, because Jordan is so spectacular, sometimes his strong fundamentals are overlooked. And he keeps it simple. Why get fancy when the pick and roll works like that?
Outside, Anderson. Back to Hardaway. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Second team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch bells with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Free throw off from Hardaway. Bulls leading by 7. Here's Pippen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Pippen's got 19 points.
Scottie Pippen showing you nice touch inside close range.
Now Hardaway. 13 points in the game. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 24 points for him.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Here's Jordan. Again, the Bulls score.
Jordan often gets his hoops off the dribble, but he also is capable as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. Bulls leading by 9. Here's Pippen. O'Neal pulls it in. Royal passes to O'Neal. And a two-handed jam!
Boy, they keep feeding Shaq, and he keeps scoring. The big guy giving his team exactly what they want.
Jordan against Anderson. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 14 points here in the second half.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Outside Hardaway. Screen by O'Neal. To the middle. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Understanding the offense. O'Neal showing you his basketball IQ early in his career. That's promising for the future, too.
Pass to Harper. And here's Jordan. Anderson covers. Jordan inside. Anderson's there. Jordan misses. Magic trail by 7. Outside, Anderson. Now here's Hardaway. Guarded closely. Anderson can't get it to go. Oh, swiped away. Here's O'Neal. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Here's Harper, defended by Hardaway. Rodman, the pass to Pippen. And again, no good by Chicago. And so here is Orlando. They trail by 7. Right side Anderson. Back to Hardaway. Deflected.
Nasty defense from Rodman, part of his signature. I mean, he's really good at that end of the floor, and he can turn shots away, too.
Here's Harper. He's got 6. Longley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
It's his first trip to the line.
Luke Longley, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And this team expects Longley to take quality shots and rebound the ball, which is exactly what he does well.
The Magic making a switch here. Scott's checked in. Hits both from the stripe. Orlando with the ball. 9-point game. Outside Anderson. Back to Hardaway. And yep, it's good. Hardaway's gotten 4 this quarter.
Anderson.
Bulls leading by 7. Now here's Jordan. 30 points in the game. Shoots over Anderson. The Bulls with another miss. Here's Orlando. Down low. Here's O'Neal. Oh my goodness!
Disrespectful.
And he dunks it down.
Putting a little extra on that throwdown. Oh, the Shaq attack is real.
Here's Harper. He has 6. Pass to Pippen. Here's Jordan. Anderson pulls it down. Magic trail by 5. The shot. And again, it's Orlando converting.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Oh, you got to love that action.
And it's the Bulls' ball. They've led by as many as 11. Harper passes to Jordan. And a nice finish on the layup. Jordan's got 16 in the second half.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
Right side Hardaway. Four on the clock. Harper pulls it in. Bulls leading by 5. Orlando grabs the miss. O'Neal's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Orlando foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Pippen. Anderson covers. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Kukoc, the pass to Kerr. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pippen. Money from 17 feet out. Pippen's gotten 4 this quarter.
This is a shot Pippen is very comfortable with. He's extremely effective in the mid-range.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Hardaway. Launches it. Connects from downtown. Hardaway's got 18 points in the game.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pippen, the pass to Kukoc. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Jacks up with 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. Kukoc has got his second basket.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Hardaway. He's closely guarded from 7 feet. Here's O'Neal. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
You've got to admire and respect how Shaq fights for the rebounds there. I mean, he puts in the work to get those second chance looks.
Pass to Kerr. Here's Pippen. Anderson covers. Elbow shot. And again, it's Chicago. Magic trail by 7. Hardaway with it. He's got 18. From downtown, here's O'Neal. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's Kerr in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pass to Shaw. Back to O'Neal. Here's Scott. Goes back up. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 34 points.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Jordan, the pass to Simpkins. Back to Jordan.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up a foul call.
At the line for 2, Michael Jordan.
He's off on the first. And no luck that time either.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late.
Rollins takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Rollins has got his first bucket in this one. Chicago leading by 3. Kerr, pass to Kukoc. And here's Jordan. Gets an open look and hits it. Jordan's got 34 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Shaw. Pass to Scott. The 3 is up. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Boy, good work from the big man. Shaq knows exactly when to find the open man.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Now here's Jordan. Defense right on him. 5 to shoot. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jordan's got 36 points.
The touch on Jordan's close-range shots is really outstanding. He almost makes it look simple and easy to score in close like that.
Here's Scott. The rebound by Kukoc. Kukoc has got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Here's power at home.
Oh, wow. Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's O'Neal. Chicago with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication.
Oh, what a hammer!
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Shaw. It's hauled in by Whittington. Bulls leading by 8. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Jordan misses. Here's Scott. There's the drive. And he banks in the layup. Scott's gotten 6 of his 11 attempts to go from the field tonight. Here's Kukoc. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. And he drops him first.
You know, Tony Kukoc can do it all in a way few guys can. I mean, this guy's 6'10". He's got good ball skills. He can score. He rebounds it. He's an excellent passer. You just don't see this diverse a skill set that often, especially in a 6'10" guy.
Both good from the line that time. Harper, he's checked in for Chicago. Pass to Kerr. Here's Harper. Here's Jordan. And again, Chicago, no good. Magic trail by 8. Now Anderson. From down in the low post, it goes.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Jordan, the pass to Kerr. Here's Kukoc. Turner covers. Here's Kukoc. Missed inside. And here's Anderson. To the middle. Second chance effort. That shot is good by O'Neal. And now just a 4-point Chicago lead.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Here's Jordan. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Outside, Anderson. Here's Scott. Some solid defense from Jordan. Chicago leading by 4. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Shaw. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Nails the baby hook.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Timeout, Bulls.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bulls said to the team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Harper passes to Jordan. Shoots over Anderson. Jordan misses. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Hardaway. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. Here's Pippen. Here's Harper. Now here's Jordan. Anderson covers. Harper passes to Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Jordan. O'Neal pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Shot's good by Scott. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Here's Harper. Jordan up top. To end the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup. Jordan's got 42 in the game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Back to O'Neal. Pass to Anderson. Outside Hardaway. Fires from the wing. Chicago with a rebound.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Here's Kukoc. Here's Harper. Defended by Hardaway. And no good, trying to use the glass. It's Anderson on the wing. Covered by Jordan. Back to Anderson. Inside. Here's Hardaway. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Jordan against Hardaway. Dives for it. There's the steal. Pippen. Orlando with the rebound. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Scott. Here's O'Neal. Longley with a rebound. Longley's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Pippen. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Anderson against Jordan. Now Anderson. Here's Hardaway. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Harper. Pass to Pippen. Here's Harper. Here's the floater. O'Neal pulls it in. Outside, Anderson. Now here's O'Neal. Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. To get back on track. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Pass to Jordan. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Jordan's got 44.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, That's when he's at his very best.
Hardaway on the wing. Tries to break his ice. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Orlando. Hardaway. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Chicago leading. Here's Pippen. Jordan up top. Here's Rodman. And the layup is good.
Never afraid of or shying away from contact. Dennis Rodman, I think he even seeks to get hit.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line to the net. Hardaway. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Hardaway hits them both.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
Here's Harper, defended by Hardaway, stolen by Anderson. A minute 20 left in the final quarter. Pass to Hardaway. To tie it up. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm. It is a given. Jordan loves delivering in these big moments. When it's an important possession, he wants the ball and the shot.
Pass to Hardaway. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Jordan misses.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
That's the way to go.
Left side Anderson. Pass to Royal. Back to Anderson. 5 on the clock. Here's Grant. Yes! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Timeout Bulls.
Time to make some noise. Here we go.
Anderson against Jordan. There's the three. Can't knock in the three. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Now here's Hardaway, and it's Grant in at the 4-man position. Pass to Anderson to take the lead.
Boy, Anderson can really stroke that thing from behind the arc. When he's in rhythm, he lets it fly confident.
Bulls trail by 3. Jordan with it. Over Anderson. Rodman, the pass to Jordan. Six to shoot. Tries again. And the shot's good. Jordan's got 48. Here's Orlando. Pass to O'Neal. With the 10-footer. That one off the back iron and out. Jordan against Hardaway. Jordan, the pass to Rodman. Here's Harper. Jordan up top. Up and over Hardaway. O'Neal pulls it in. And here's Hardaway. Outside, Anderson. To the left wing. Grant, the pass to Anderson. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's Pippen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, because of Pippen's length and athleticism and savvy, he's hard to match up against, especially when he's on the drive.
Scottie Pippen, 2 shots.
That free throw no good.
Missing at the line can be contagious. Unfortunately for them, it's been a season-long issue.
And he's good on the second.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Now Anderson. Screen by O'Neal. Down low. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Magic, Shaquille O'Neal. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one misses. Chicago trailing here. Unloads from 13. Jordan misses. Now here's Hardaway. He's guarded closely.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Jordan. Man, they just keep feeding him.
A career night. 1 bucket away from 50 points.
The 17-footer. O'Neal pulls it in.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Here's Royal. Pass to Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Here's Anderson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Shaq doing a nice job setting that screen.
Second team foul. Shooting for Orlando. Anderson. Shooting 1.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Anderson. We're in OT here with just over 2.5 minutes gone by. Jordan against Anderson. Will it go? Count that bucket. Jordan's got 50 points. Magic leading by 6. Anderson passes to Hardaway.
Overtime.
Screen by O'Neal. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And now the Bulls in transition. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, quick thinking that time from Longley. Reading the opposition and then jumping all over that steal. Good anticipation.
Outside Hardaway. Takes it inside. Pass to O'Neal. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Jordan against Anderson. Jordan, the pass to Longley. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Inside.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty and it's over. Boy, you just got to love his competitive spirit. Jordan never gives up on the game, always competing.
Hardaway up top to the paint. Puts up the 8-footer, and Grant finishes it off. And the Magic lead by 6.
When you got to have a hoop, Grant is a very good option because he can just play bully ball and get into his shot.
He connects! And now they trail by just 4. And the Magic with possession. Now here's Anderson. And an intentional foul right there.
Jordan. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Possession, Magic.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Michael Jordan. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Anderson taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
Timeout, Bulls! Here's Pippen. Off target with the 3.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Third personal foul. 15 foul. Hardaway at the line for 2.
Take a break. 2 seconds.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And Chicago has possession. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Hardaway with it. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished. You know, this overtime has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly fatigued.
So the Magic win it. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now for our player of the game.